Hey, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart readings. I know each video we're like zooming in more and more. Like I'm a Pisces, so the imagery might change from time to time, we'll see. But we have three options here. We're gonna go ahead and see what is a person's kind of standard internal personality moving forward, because our moods can change, our vibes can change, we're influenced by transits and different life events happening and stuff. But what is like essential core of their personality to keep in mind? We have three options here. We have next lifetime, show love, and love wins from the Wild Honeycomb messages. You can also pick by color. So we have turquoise, we have a lilac color, and we have, this is a light aqua actually, but it kind of looks white on screen, so whichever you want to assign to it, I guess. I'll probably put light aqua in the thing down below. So go ahead and pick one of those, and I'll see you on your timestamp. All right, for those who chose next lifetime, let's go ahead and see what is the core of this person's personality. We have something jumping out. This person could be like a health nut. They could be somebody who's really, really, really into having good health. There's somebody who is they can be very sensual as well. They can have a peppy energy, just a lot of energy. They probably kind of wiggle and move, and just being connected to their physical self, I think, is something that's really important with them. They could also be the golden child of their family. They can be used to being the one that like success is expected from, especially when it comes to their health, whether it's that they're the one who is studying medicine, or that they are the one who is the athlete in the family, something of that dynamic. But there's very, very strong ties to kind of family DNA, physicalities, health thoughts, a lot of spunk and childlike energy as well. All right. Yeah, so I think this person, they seem to have a really big heart. They have a dreaminess, but they're more they're lucky and they have a dreaminess, but I think they're more about practicalities. They immediately search for roots. They could be someone, for example, that maybe they would flourish somewhere else in a larger capacity, but they stay where they were born, or they stay rooted much more so than others would expect. Like, people could look at them and be like, if I had your talent and your luck and your genetics, like, I would be like super successful. I would fly to Hollywood or something. And they're like, no, I'll just kind of go to the major city closest to my hometown and chill there or whatever. This is somebody who can be very generous, and the closer that they are to you, like if you're a romantic partner or something, you will see more and more that generosity as well. But they have a feel good energy. People feel good around them as well. We have wish reverse. Yeah, this person does seem to delay certain wishes. I definitely think they achieve some of their goals, but again, compared to what others would do if they had this person's talent and blessings and favor, I think that others feel them delaying gratification in a lot of ways. And it's kind of like I think they instinctively know, though, like, they like to save good luck and they like to save up blessings for next lifetime. It's part of their personality in a way. So that could be why they have such an amazing aura and they have certain talents and blessings, is specifically because they've already done that. They kind of understand energy saving, whereas some people are more about financial saving. Although I think this person could have a knack, if they wanted to, they could have a knack for definitely accumulating physical funds, financial funds. But I think this person might put it more into physical experiences. They might suddenly just explode and go out and travel a little bit, or have huge spurts of spectacular things that go on with their health, their looks, their beauty, their energy, in that kind of capacity. But yeah, this person has hidden wishes. They don't always share them. They don't always even expect to. I feel like they don't even feel entitled to their wishes sometimes. They don't really necessarily feel like they have to be a dreamer in order to kind of get by or move along or something of that nature. They might also be very, very, very aware of when others ill wish them. I do think they will note that. But yeah, they'll prove what they can and what they need to and what makes sense, and kind of stay in their lane this lifetime, and have a lot of unfinished potential. Well, there will be a lot of further success. I will say too that this could be a person that once they pass, like, people, if you go through their things, might be like, are you kidding me? You're like a phenomenal artist. Like, are you kidding me? I feel like this person has so many skill sets and talents that it's just like, obnoxious. And again, that could be why they don't worry about it, because they know that there's just no way that they could go to the tier of all of their talents and skills and all of their interests, to the level that they would want to achieve them in just one lifetime. So they're like, yeah, next lifetime I guess I'll be like a earth-shattering artist, but since I'm already a star athlete, I guess I'll, so you got to see, this person would be very fun to encourage, actually, to do a multitude of the things that they're talented at. And why not be a slash, as they say, an actress slash athlete slash scientist slash, medical professional, whatever it is. So that's what I'm seeing. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. All right, for those who chose show love, what is this person's personality? Let's go ahead and see. All right, we have the bear. This is like the 4th time we've had bears show up in readings lately. And the whip. This person is a big protector. Now, you'll have to see where their lines lie, because they can definitely go from being a protector to a bully energy, depending on the individual, okay? But this person has fierce temper. They have fierce protective instincts, 100%. Regardless of what they look externally, their personality type is like a huge bodybuilder with the attitude of a mama bear and the short fuse of someone who is just like ready to scrap at any time, any place. Let's go. They could think it's like their divine mission, because it's giving me 1111 here. They just really identify with that internally, in their personality. So depending on how much they might try to ignore that, if they have other aspects of their personality or programming that tells them to pretend they don't have that, or whether they hone it to kind of a higher elevated good protector defender energy, or just kind of snap at everybody. You have to see that on an individual scale, because it is a general reading. But yeah, 100%, if this person is short and scrawny, don't think that they don't have a huge temper and ability to unleash some kick because they do. They have it in attitude, they have it in energy, they have it in aura. This person can also have a tough love personality in the way that they nurture others. They could really want people to be strong in body, healthy, big. This could, again, even if they're not externally a big person, they could be drawn to people who are just like huge and ripped or strong, kind of vibe, because they just really admire that. Is something that they want to learn, is to like get rid of fear. Internally, at that gut level, they would rather be kind of furious than afraid. They would rather be taking action, and they might be a little slow to it with the bear, because they can kind of build up their energy for a long time before they make a power move. So people might not realize what they have in them. As a matter of fact, people around them could be very convinced that this person would never make a move, or never have endurance or stamina or strength or competitiveness or things of that nature, when in fact they are the person who low-key is probably one of the most competitive, is really kind of an athletic person at heart, I would say. There's somebody who, should they decide they want to get in shape or something, they could be extremely transformative in that regard. And they can have a lot of, I don't know, this person could carry a lot on their shoulders. They can be somebody who can be a vast leader, somebody who can really have a lot of charisma, on stage or in the presence of a lot of people. So yeah, some of you might recognize up front if this person has developed this part of their personality. Be like, yeah, that sounds like them, it makes sense. They got that swagger, they lead people. But some of you might be a bit shocked if they're in the side where you're like, this person's like a sloth. They don't seem to like confrontation, they stay at home, they're in the bed, they're chilling. Right, they only show love, to see that this person can be extremely dynamic. It's almost like a person who carries very strong themes of both Venus and Mars in their chart, or both the moon and the sun is very, very strong and amplified in their chart, but they only externally express one side. So yeah, this person can be a nurturer. They could really like to make sure that people have their needs met, and that there's not like scarcity, things like that. This person could also have a lot of internal health issues. They really do need to pay attention to their health. In some ways they're stronger, and they seem to just like trample over other things that other people would have health issues from. But then at the same time, things that maybe you wouldn't expect to trip them up or that they wouldn't do catch them up. So it's just kind of weird. Like, for example, this person might have a very strong immune system, but then like if they get caught with like poison ivy or something, knock on wood, they're just done. Like they're done. So it can be some strange things like that with them. All right, they have a grizzly bear personality. Yeah, they want to be strong. They have a survivalist energy to them. They could be someone who thinks and plans like that. It's kind of the side of Taurus that's almost Scorpio-like, scorpionic energy, where it's like, I need to know if a natural disaster happens, what's my plan? What's my bunker? Do I know how to survive by foraging? They have this side of themselves too. They could also do it in a more modern sense. Do I know how to survive if the market crashes? Do I know how to survive in a dog-eat-dog world? Do I know how to handle crypto? Whatever it is. So they have this drive internally that they really actually think about these things a lot. So that's what I'm seeing. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right, this person's personality, their core personality. Let's see. I think after this, I'm going to do their external personality as well. All right, this card in Lenormand is the lady. So at the core, this person could identify, we have the lady in the ring. This person could identify, regardless of how they are externally, with what would be considered a more feminine energy. This can happen where we can see people's past lives. They might have felt more energetic themes of one particular gender expression versus others. So, and we picked the love wins for this pile too. So it's very interesting that it's coming up here. We have woke AF. So this soul, this person, they could identify internally much more with being more of what would be considered a feminine type soul and expression, regardless of what their assigned biology or even what their outside expression is this lifetime. Because some people, I get this a lot, especially people who have polarized kind of like Venus, Mars, past life themes, or like lunar sun, which I would just brought up those themes in the last group too, but where they might know, yeah, everyone thought when I was in the womb that I was going to be, cisgender male. I had very strong male energies. The doctors even thought I would, but I came out and this is, how I came out, and I'm, let's say, assigned female, and I'm, identify as female this lifetime, but I can tell that I'm kind of a male, right? I'm male in my energy, I can tell. So I have these kind of readings and conversations with people quite often where they're able to identify, yes, I can tell my soul energy and like my real personality identifies with this kind of what people would call this gender expression. However, I also consciously realize that my current identity, this is what I'm doing this lifetime. So this person seems to have a very, very evolved self-expression internally, at least. I don't know how much they share this with others. And they probably know, like, yes, internally and probably in my other lifetimes and stuff, I have a feminine expression to myself. So they might resonate with a lot of themes that are considered to be more of that kind of yin type energy, that kind of vibe. This person is someone who's very loyal. They're very romantic. They're very spiritual. We have ascended energy. They got woke AF here with the lilies. They've definitely had highly, highly successful lifetimes, multitudes of them. They have old soul energy. They're big thinkers as well. So we have them being doers, thinkers, and spiritualists as well. So kind of a Ace of Cups, Ace of Spirit, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Swords. Now we don't have an Ace of Pentacles energy here. So they're probably not so practical. And, that's why they're kind of like, whatever you guys are doing on this planet, okay, whatever. I think we have a tambourine that kind of looks like an Ace of Pentacles down here with a white rose by it. So I feel like for them, they come to physical things through a creative lens of their spirituality, their ideals, their emotions, and the actions that they are capable of doing. They don't kid themselves that they just accept the world as it is. They really don't. But they're kind of like, okay, so this is what you guys are doing on this planet this lifetime, huh? They kind of have a dissociated way of seeing things. They don't feel like the way the world is right now fully defines them whatsoever. At the same time, they're aware of, okay, this is the lens ones I'm supposed to be participating in. You know, this is, oh, this is the color. They have that kind of energy. This is the color my hair is this lifetime. Okay, I guess, cool. I guess this is what we're doing. All right. But they're more focused on emotional bonds. They want to feel beauty. They want to grow spiritually. They want to create. They want to spend a lot of time just thinking and dreaming, because it's kind of like, you know, when people travel, they have different ways of traveling. Some people are like adventure sports, you know, kind of vibe. They want to rough travel. Some people just want to like sit on the beach and be like, wow, I'm here. So this person, although they do have an adventurous side, 'cause we do have an Ace of Clubs energy, at the same time, they tend to just being in existence is a lot for them personality wise. So they can just kind of like just be chilling. And if they get away from that, they might start feeling like they're not themselves. Can be a big thing as well. For some of them, once they hit past age 25, 29, they'll accept this about themselves more. And you might be like, wow, when they were younger, they felt like they had to do a lot in the physical world, but now they just stay home, they chill, or they're just over there in their little art bubble, or they're super spiritual. So there could be changes in this person allowing these expressions more and more, especially if they had a hard time showing kind of what would be considered more feminine expression, if that's not the identity that people assign them to. And if they felt like they had to lean and like push to try to be an Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Clubs kind of person, you might definitely see as they get past 25, 29 later in life, where they're like, whatever, I sat at home and watched rom-coms, like I really don't care what y'all think, you know, I cry sometimes, you know, I got a dog. I was just reading my dog these spiritual concepts about my zodiac sign, and you know, it's just really accurate, and I just feel like they saw me. So you'll see this, you know, more and more as this person comes out in life, what comes out. So this person could definitely be in the LGBT community, or again, even if they don't identify as being like gender fluid or something, it's just their energy is set up different than cisgender energy, for sure, I would say. And we have surprise here. So this person will, as they go along, they don't mean to be a disruptor, but they just are. They just are. To them, they're like just the most peaceful, flowing person in the way that they see their energies, but they realize that when they put their energies in this world, they're a disruptor. They're a shaker up, or they're a surprise factor. Gotcha. They're playful, they're exciting, they have strong kind of Libran, Neptune, Piscean, the dreamy side of the moon, Uranian kind of energies to them, for sure. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing. They're very committed though. They're very loyal. Very, very loyal. They'll honor their spiritual contracts. They will honor trying to heal their karma, things of that nature. I'm saying 15-15. They can overdo it a little bit and be a bit too passive and understanding when people kind of judge them or say, oh, you owe me karma. That could be why they're here. I've talked about this before for myself when I get readings. No matter who it is, what their particular practice is, they always are like, why are you here? You really didn't need to incarnate. Why are you down here? What are you doing? And it's just like, well, so some people want me to come, so I just decided to come. So this person can be like that, where even if, they didn't really need anything karmically, they might allow people to like put karma on them and be like, okay, my bad. If that really bothered you 10 lifetimes ago when I ate your Cheetos, I guess I'll come down and suffer. So they can be a little bit too much of a martyr sometimes. And you might notice this person could be a bit too easygoing when it comes to family and friends and stuff. But eventually they do shake it up and they're like, okay, I'm done with this. This is boring. Or lesson complete. Surprise, bye. And then they take off. Yeah, but fun energies here. So this is what I'm seeing. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye.